Y'all, FlightReacts needs to run the ones with a couple NBA players, bro. Alright, what's up YouTube? Plug Speaks back with another video, and today I'm coming at y'all with 3 1v1 matchups between NBA players and FlightReacts, which need to happen in his anticipated June form, demon form, whatever you want to call it, because as everyone knows, or at least should know, the once walking L title which hung over Flight, all the L's he took over the years, has transformed into a major W as he's carried quarantine with his reactions, originated a ton of popular phrases, shoot gears up for June. But there's one thing about Flight that I just cannot ignore, and that's his tendency to be shady towards certain players in his NBA highlight reactions.
Add bio. Alright, man, look, I'm about to just end this video off, bro. Like, did they just recruit this guy? Like, bro, I feel like this dude right here is sitting on a 3-game contract right now.
Now, obviously, this is for entertainment partially. Like, you can't take Flight's NBA opinion too seriously. But it got me thinking that with Flight's Damian Lillard spider dribbling handling abilities and Curry's shooting ability, his soon-to-be Curry shooting ability in his June form, it's only right to come up with some 1v1 scenarios against some of the players that he's shady towards. Now, before I even get into this toxic list, y'all know the possibility of any of these happening is pretty slim, but you never know. He's already set to play Bronny James, future NBA player. Y'all know that's going to be a good one. And Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox, that's also going to be a good one. Anyway, if you're new, subscribe. I'm trying to get the 4K. I speak on hoop topics, and I like the video. Yeah, so for the first player on this list, y'all, probably going to win Rookie of the Year, we have Morant.
That's why Morant, man, you're never going to win a ring, bro. You know what I'm saying? Have fun missing dunks for the rest of your career, but you'll never win a ring. You know what I'm saying? You'll be forgotten, bro. You know, life is tough and life is rough.
Alright, so if you watch Flight's basketball reactions even a little bit, then you know he never wastes an opportunity to shade Morant, especially about missing dunks. And, bro, it's honestly pretty funny, but anyway, this would be a great matchup for Flight in his June demon form, because they're at the same height of 6'3", both play the same position. Shoot, they're of similar ages, even though that don't really affect none. Anyway, in the actual game between these two, Flight, bro, he would really pose a threat with that refined post hook he was working on in practice. And with their similar height, bro, Morant would have little to nothing to stop this. Similarly, though, with Morant's explosive ability, it'd probably be too much for Flight to handle. He would just have to let him shoot. Overall, bro, you cannot tell me that wouldn't be a great matchup, as Flight would have the opportunity to show us all the crazy moves he does, that he talks about, just that the cameras ain't on. But next up, we have Rudy Gobert, or as Flight would say, Rudy Gobert.
Look at Rudy Gobert getting packed. You didn't get fouled, Gobert. Get back on defense, you casual. Bro, that's a travel, bro. Rudy Gobert thinks he's nice, yo.
Y'all, on this one, I can't even lie. A lot of people besides Flight don't really like Rudy Gobert, especially after he basically sped up the process of the NBA season being postponed, even though it really likely would have happened regardless. But anyway, Flight especially makes sure to shade Rudy Gobert at almost every single chance he gets. So a game between them two is bound to be worth watching, I have no doubt about it. And although a game between these two is pretty incompatible as they play different positions, Rudy Gobert is significantly taller than Flight, I envision that with Flight's new June ball handling ability would make up for this. He would have Rudy Gobert dancing and stumbling in an attempt to guard him, especially, y'all, don't let Flight bring out that step back or any other shot creator moves. On the other hand, Rudy Gobert's offensive game is pretty limited. His options for scoring are highly predictable in a 1v1 scenario, which will ultimately give Flight the advantage. But now finally, for the last matchup, we have one of Flight's biggest inspirations in Steph Curry.
Curry, man, just trying to do
Sports Center and everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, we gotta look at this like 10 times, man.
Just trying to do great things in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, yo.
Alright, so this one is obviously unlike the other two, as Flight, but he does not shade Curry at all. If anything, he glorifies Curry at nearly every chance he gets. But I have him on this list because it would be the ultimate idols become rivals matchup, and it would truly show how far Flight has come in his social media notoriety and his hooping ability. Moreover, they are the same height, same position, similar offensive game. They both, well, I mean, Curry can shoot out this world. Flight, he's on the way, I'm telling y'all, in June. And there is another small difference that comes to Flight's advantage. Curry does not have the unstoppable Flight signature post hook that he hasn't really made unstoppable yet, really. I'm not even gonna say that, but he's on the way to making it unstoppable. Anyway, it's hard to say how a game between these two will go, as Curry's the best shooter of all time, but Flight in June, it's a scary sight, something the world has never seen before. I'm telling y'all, man, it would just be a great game. But yeah, that's basically it for the matchup. But before I end the video, I do have some honorable mentions. Joel Embiid, Flight loves to shade him. We got Giannis. Of course, unless he was in a Warriors jersey, y'all know Flight. Yeah, that's it. We can only hope these matchups actually happen. And I'm out.